What's up, guys? It's me again, the autistic guy. And anyway, it's pretty obvious in my ADHD and autism riddled mind that both the gun rights side of the fence and the gun control side of the fence have been played for fools. Why is that? Because I hear gun rights people saying all the time, Moulin Labe / come and take it, and thin blue line and cheering on the police. And I also hear people on the other side of the fence quite frequently saying, the government is running concentration camps, and the government needs to take away the guns. Can you see how stupid these motherfuckers are? It's just, for the gun rights activists who keep screaming, come and take it, have those flags up all the time, and while worshiping the police, do they have any clue who is coming for their guns? A lot of them are just delusional. They think the police are on their side, and they think the police will be on their side, without ever realizing the police have never been on their side. You see, it just goes to show that there are stupid people all over the place. And there are plenty of people who are screaming that the government is running death camps, and on the gun control side, while saying that the government should take away your guns for the safety of children. Well, let me tell you something. You want to ban a lot of them want to ban military-style weapons and say that nobody should have them. Well, when the government has a banned books list, you should get a copy of it and make it your reading list of books to read. Because when the government says you shouldn't have something, that's when you know you must have it. Anyhow, it's really, really ridiculous, people. See, the cognitive dissonance on both sides is just phenomenal. And in case you're wondering, or you haven't watched my previous videos, I'm a Second Amendment absolutist. I believe that the National Firearms Act and the Gun Control Act of 1968 should be repealed. And that people should be allowed to own military-style weapons, be they belt-fed machine guns or RPGs. Or short-barreled rifles. Anyway, the reason why they're manipulating people into wanting to ban assault rifles, quote-unquote, battle rifles, is because the politicians, they want to protect themselves. They want to prevent what could be an uprising in the future. People are more likely to be killed by blunt objects or edged weapons than they are by rifles or shotguns. The most common murder weapon in America is actually handguns, due to all the crazy stuff going on in the hood and elsewhere, barrio, whatever. Anyway, yet, as far as the gun rights side of things, they worship the police and worship the military. And they get very defensive when somebody criticizes either of those organizations. And the police will certainly be used to take away people's guns. I have seen it happen firsthand. And the military, it's just, they've done some pretty tyrannical things to the American people. Not to the level that the cops have, but it could get there one day. And those of you on the gun control side of things will be like, there's no way that all these rednecks are going to beat the professional military, or as Biden would say, those brave right-wing Americans who you need an F-15 if you're going to fight the government. No, you don't. Professional militaries have been losing to insurgencies pretty consistently since 1945, which, for those of you who are historically illiterate, that was the end of World War II. Now, that has happened twice to the United States, in Vietnam and Afghanistan. It happened to the Soviet Union in Afghanistan. It also happened to Russia in Chechnya the first time around. Not only that, the French in Algeria and the French in Vietnam. I could go on and on and on, but it's pretty consistent. And have we forgotten how this country was even founded? It was founded by insurgents, for crying out loud. Anyhow, I am for everyone's freedom, guys. And I think that freedom is worth fighting for. That's why I'm making this video. But you might want to reconsider your views on guns and views on a lot of other things. I am not advocating violence, that is a disclaimer. And if you decide to go out and do something stupid based on this video, I am not responsible for your stupidity, legal trouble, or potential health consequences that might arise from that. Anyway, I am not planning to get violent. I have no plans to kill anyone and hope I never have to. But one should always be ready to. Anyway, that's enough for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Be good, y'all. Peace.